Hello, good morning. I realized I haven't given you guys an update on what my weight has been. I apologize, I'm really nasally and stuffed up because I'm still fighting a head cold. I'm on the mend though, it's been a week, thank God. I wanted to give you guys a update on my weight and what I'm doing and all that stuff. It's beginning of April, the walking challenge has already started. It's almost the end of the first week. It's going well, and I'm doing some other things on top of the walking challenge to really, I guess, get some really good progress in my weight release journey. So, right now I'm just getting ready. I'm still in my pajamas, and I am going to F45 right now, not to work out, but to get a body scan. So I've taken a body scan when I first started F45. Unfortunately, I wanted to get this body scan done last week. It was near the end of my membership for the month and I got sick. So I'm doing it today. We'll just see what happens. I don't know if it's going to show much at all, but I kind of wanted that update to see what would happen if I get a body scan after a month. So let's get that done. And then I'll kind of just take you a little vlog throughout my day and all the craziness that I've been experiencing this whole week. I'm about to do the body scan, so I'm going to show you exactly what it is and what it does. And it's really cool. You get to see your muscle mass, your fat mass, your weight, all that stuff. The key is you're not supposed to eat or drink anything before you do it. So that's why I like to do it first thing in the morning, not before I work out, because I need to be hydrated when I work out. So this is the best time. I'm coming back tonight to work out. Taking my shirt off. I never thought I would do this in public. Okay, stand barefoot. So I'm just gonna quickly show you before she gets back. Put your feet on here, okay? Put your feet there, and then you have to hold on to these handles here, and then it's gonna tell you your scan. I'm gonna put you back here. You can see.
Measuring your weight. Do not grab the handles or move.
Okay.
Weight measurement is completed.
You have to enter your ID number. I think it's the phone number.
Confirm your personal information. Place your heels on the rear sole electrodes. Keep your arms straight. Your arms must not touch the sides of your body. Check your thumbs and heels for proper contact. Starting your in-body test. The test is completed.
There's quite a bit of numbers on here. We didn't really look at everything. We looked at this area, the muscle fat analysis. It just shows I'm 60 pounds of muscle, but my body fat mass is at 81.6 pounds. So that's quite a bit of body fat. If I go down here, it shows basically no one's really perfectly symmetrical anyway, but it just shows that I may be stronger on one side than the other. I'm more dominant on my left. I was a server for years, so my left arm was my tray arm. So I knew it was always going to be heavier. So that just means I just maybe need to, have a couple more reps on my right arm, kind of balance it out. Left leg is a little bit more dominant than the right. But then looking at the body composition history, so every time you go for a scan, it'll always record every time you go, which is really great. I don't need to have 10 pieces of paper. So for my weight, I started at 195.6, and that was on March 4th, and I ended at 189.8 on April 6th. My muscle mass stayed the same at 60 pounds. My body fat percentage, this is the percentage. So I started at 44.6 and I ended at 43%, which made me very happy because ideally I want to get down to the 20s. Now, according to medicalnewstoday.com, and keep in mind, this is just one website. There's various websites with various information. I honestly just picked something that seemed to resonate with me. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but it gives you an idea of where your body percentage of fat should be. According to medicalnewstoday.com, age 40 to 49 women, dangerously high is anything over 31.3% body fat, 12% over the dangerously high minimum. So that's something I really, really need to look at. Poor is 27.7 to 31.9%. Fair is 23.9 to 27.6, and good is 19.9 to 23.8. Again, this is for women. Men's going to be different. They're going to have a lower body fat mass percentage. And I definitely want to get out of the dangerously high as soon as I can. I'm just going to kind of just keep checking in and doing this periodically just to make sure that my body fat percentage is going down to a safe range. Nothing else really to go over on this page. So I updated my body measurements chart. This first column is when I first started the walking challenge back in October. This was the end of the walking challenge here. I'd gained 0.5 pounds. The measurements changed slightly. Then in January, I decided to take my measurements and wait and see that I had gained quite a few pounds. My measurements slightly increased. I wasn't active after the walking challenge, so I gained weight to be expected. And then I started F45 on March 4th. So I took my measurements again and my weight. So I was at 195.6. My measurements were identical to the very first time I did the walking challenge. Then after a month, I got my measurements done again when I did the body composition, and now I'm sitting at 189.8 pounds, which makes me very happy because I haven't been in the 80s for a while. And I dropped an inch in my bust, an inch and a half in my waist, an inch in my gut, an inch in my hips. My arms lost half an inch and my thighs stayed the same. So that makes me very happy. And that's just F45. That wasn't even adding any walking yet. So with the walking challenge and F45, I think I'm going to see amazing results. And this was only going to F45 3 times a week. And these were the dates. And mind you, I missed the very last week of my month membership because I got sick. So my numbers could have been even slightly better if I had gone that last week.
Some chopsticks.
Chopsticks?
Yes.
Go get some chopsticks.
Okay, babies.
So we're on our way to do our walk. Husband and son is coming with me, so it'll be a nice little family walk. Obviously not the whole family, my daughter's in school. But we are gonna make great use of this beautiful weather. It's +5 right now, it's supposed to go to +9. Beautiful sun, and I gotta get my walk in, so we're gonna do it right now. It's just after lunch. We're not overly full anymore, and we're feeling good. So we gotta go when that energy's, you know, at a good level. All right, let's do it. We're ready. We're ready for a walk?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Game shoes on.
Game shoes on.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah, let's go. Is it a good day? Look at that. So beautiful. That looks puppies. See where they lead? Come, just follow them. Time to walk, baby.
Hey, baby. We're running late to pick up my daughter from school now because I needed to go back in the house and get his cars. Here. What do you say? You're welcome. Sorry, I'm looking more and more disheveled as the day goes on, but that's just reality. That's my life. Hubby prepared dinner already. He had a slow cooker and he set up some roast. And inside the roast, he has artichoke hearts, mushrooms, carrots, potatoes, and cabbage. And he pan-seared the roast before putting it in here to seal in the juices. It looks good. I'm gonna go upstairs right now and do something called block therapy. It's something I'm working on. I'll tell you more about it when I go up there. It takes half an hour. So this is a jam-packed day. So. I showed you a little bit of what I'm eating and you might have gotten the sense of there wasn't any carbs. That's mainly because I decided for the month of April and also the month of the walking challenge that I was going to pair it with going keto. I've done keto before. I felt really good on it. I find keto is sustainable for me for a while. My main reason why I wanted to go keto was because of its rigidness. It was very structured type of diet plan, and that's something that I need. I find that when I do keto, I lose my cravings for sugar. I am a sugar addict. It's become easier for me to live off keto if I know sugar is not an option. And they've come out with so many foods now that are keto friendly that have sugar alternatives. Now you have to be careful with the sugar alternatives too, because those aren't necessarily healthy. I tried to eat more, less processed and more whole foods, but in the keto style. And I'm finding it working for me more so than say I was just gonna be just healthy eating. Healthy eating is a little bit too loose for me because I tend to veer off track much more easily. I tend to end up having cravings because I don't have that structure. So I tend to go for the sugar, or I eat like way too much high sugar foods like that are natural, like fruits, bananas, grapes, those sort of things are high in sugar. So I'd probably, if I was going just healthy eating, I would go for that smoothie and with the frozen banana. And I let the bananas ripen until they're almost really black, so then they're really high in sugar. So I really have to watch that. And then plus there's hidden sugars in protein powders and that sort of thing that I need to watch for. So if I do keto, I'm eating more whole food. I'm eating food that I cook, that I prepare, that it's not mixed with a whole bunch of ingredients that I may not know there's hidden sugars in there or hidden other things that are far worse than sugar. I don't want to be on keto forever. I just wanted to do it for 30 days just for the walking challenge, because when I did the last walking challenge, I did not change my diet that much. I am also doing intermittent fasting for the most part. Mainly find that if I'm not exercising first thing in the morning, then I can do intermittent fasting and eat around 10:30 or 11 and then stop eating around 6:30. It just depends on how I'm feeling, and it depends what I eat, because sometimes if I eat quite a big late lunch, I may just have something really light around 6:30, and I'm good and I can go to bed and I'm not starving. Intermittent fasting, I've been told from many people, if I want to see a big difference in my weight release, is to do intermittent fasting. And then I've heard intermittent fasting paired with keto really gets the ball rolling. So I really want to see a difference for April because summer's coming. I'm already feeling my clothes feeling looser. Like my measurements have gone a little bit down. Obviously my percentage of fat mass has gone down according to the scan. Also, I just wanted to inform you all about the scan. The trainer that was scanning me mentioned that to take that scan with a grain of salt. It depends on many factors, so it's not 100% accurate. It depends if you're on your period or if you're getting your period, or if you've eaten, drank anything. There's certain factors like what time of day did you measure yourself last time? Is it consistent with the last one? So I made sure that the time of day that I had it done is the exact same time I had it done the first time. I don't have to worry about my period because I'm pretty much not getting it anymore. But she said there's so many factors that could weigh like the accuracy of the numbers of that scan. But it's nice to have kind of like a base of what I'm going with here. So I weighed myself and did all those scans in the beginning of March. So it's been a month. I also missed the last week of my workouts, which could have shown a different number with my muscle mass and maybe my fat mass as well, but I'm not too concerned about it. I'm doing this for another month, so I guess I should tell you what I'm doing. So F45, okay, I did F45 the whole month of March, and then now I'm doing F45 for the whole month of April. I'm also doing the walking challenge the month of April, so I'm walking every day for 30 days for the month of April. I am also doing something called block therapy. So this is my handy old block. Okay, so this is a bamboo block. This helps melt fascia in my body. So we have fascia, everyone has it in their bodies, and depending on what your lifestyle is like and how hard you are on your body and stuff, everyone has some sort of adhesions and tightness and stickiness and stuff. It attaches to your bones. I know because I have really, really poor posture. Me being hunched down all the time, shoulders rolled, my stomach sticking out more than it should because I also have diastasis recti. So there's a lot of adhesions. If I have scars, so any type of scar tissue builds up really, really thick, dense material underneath your skin. If you ever feel your scars, you can feel the hardness there. So I had a kidney removal about 6 years ago. So I have a big scar that I can feel the thickness of the scar tissue. So that's all fascia, and that can be broken down. And the benefit of breaking down your fascia is you have more movement, you're more free, your energy is moving, you're releasing toxins. It's very detoxifying. You're also helping any type of inflammation in your body. So for me, I'm doing a 30-day posture reset. So it's another challenge because, I like challenges, but it's a posture reset because I really want to work on my posture. Basically, what you do is you lay on this bamboo block. It's the same density as your bone. So this is why it works best. And you lay on it and you look for those pain points. Your breath is your guide. If something is too hard, if I'm laying on something and it's too hard and I can't breathe calmly, then it's too much for me and I need to back off. Really, honestly, how I first heard about this was I was at a massage therapist and I was telling her about my poor posture and I was telling her about, my challenges with weight gain and stuff. And she said block therapy can be good for losing weight as well as posture and many other things. Any type of pain you have, if you have pain in your knees or legs, you know what? I'm going to go into a whole new video about this because I feel like there's so much to tell you about block therapy. But very quickly, I just wanted to say I'm doing block therapy for this posture reset. I'm just going to show you a little bits of what I'm doing as part of this vlog, and then I'm going to go into a whole new video about the benefits of block therapy and what are all the things that it's good for, because it's good for many. So I'm going to continue this vlog with going to F45 later, but unfortunately I can't take you in there. And just know I worked my butt off when I'm there because it is freaking hard work. And this will be my first day back since I've been sick, so I've missed a week. But I'm going to be careful. I'm not going to overdo it because I am just getting back into it again for taking a week off. So wish me luck.
Giving up your dreams to your silly demons. We're diamonds in the dust, so why can't you see it? Keep
Now to make the kids some dinner and then off to F45. I'm crazy. Okay, it is just after 5. F45 starts at 6. I need to eat a little something, some kind of protein just to sustain me. So I have a keto bar. These are really good, but they're no longer at Costco. I don't know why. They're my favorite. So I don't know where else to buy them. I mean, probably Amazon, but I haven't looked. Anyway, I'm just going to have this little keto bar, something light, drink a little bit of more water, and then I'm off to F45. I almost put the kids to bed without wrapping up this vlog. So F45 was awesome. It was a class called Gemini, and it is a choice of upper body or lower body. So I picked upper body, and it was a really, really good workout. I felt really good after, and it was my first workout back after being sick, and I had no complaints. I didn't vlog what I had for dinner, but I had the roast beef that my husband cooked in the slow cooker earlier with a Caesar salad without croutons, keto, so it was good, satisfying. That being said, working out 3 times a day, wouldn't suggest it. It's a little rough for me, and I feel like I'm almost having a nervous breakdown. Not really, but you know, kinda. I feel like I'm getting pulled in all these directions and it's a bit of a struggle. I think adding the block therapy challenge was a little bit too much for me. Walking and doing F45, perfect. But I threw this extra one in, and I mean, it's fine if I have nothing else going on, but I have 2 kids and now it's their Easter break. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, what we could get done, because I know my husband wants to go places with them, and of course, like, it's nice to have that family bonding time on the weekend. But I'm also making fitness a priority, but I don't want to sacrifice anything else for it. You know what I mean? Next time I would do block therapy, if I'm doing another challenge, that I would make sure maybe I'm not doing F45 during that time. Keep up the good work if you're on the walking challenge. I'm loving your posts. Join the Facebook group if you are doing the walking challenge, if you have Facebook. If not, I do check-ins on YouTube too. So if you are part of the challenge or want to do the challenge, just go to the community on Facebook. I do daily posts on there, and I like to check in and see how you guys are doing. Because, you know, walking is good for so many things. So I'm loving it. The weather's getting nice. Spring is here finally. The snow is almost all gone, and I can't wait to see the leaves budding on the trees and the flowers coming up. And I'm loving everyone's posts that are sharing the Facebook group of where you're from and the beautiful walks that you're on. It's amazing. It almost feels like it's spring and summer here when I get to see your pictures. So please keep sharing. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.